Hey, it's your girl, Asha Cannon, owner of 2LC Bakery. So, I'm going to dedicate this video doing this lovely 3-layer chocolate on chocolate cake, right? It's going to have drip on it and just stay tuned. But I'm going to dedicate this video to talking about what it is to become a home-based baker. Maybe just some tips I've learned over all the years. Now, I've gone from being a home-based baker to baking out of a shared kitchen facility to owning my own location, a cakery in my hometown for 2 years to back to home-based baking. But I will tell you this, one of the things I love about baking is that no matter what, no matter how the times change, is that it's been in, okay? People will pay for what they want, and all you have to focus on is providing a good quality product, and you have loyalty from the same people, and they bring other loyal people. And you know what? Left my government job in 2015, and cakes has been a part of the journey ever since. So let's jump into it. With being a home-based baker, one of the things that I would definitely say is, do you know what your niche product is? When I first started, I'm going to tell you, I wanted to try everything, right? I wanted to sell everything. And you know what? Although that was great to just get myself out there and have just all these different things, what I found is that people didn't know me for a specific thing. So what ended up happening is when I would do these vending events, I would just overstress myself. I would go out there and I would have brownies, cookies, cakes, cupcakes, cheesecakes, all these different things. And you know what? I would lose out on money because I would have too many products. First of all, I didn't research the area where I was going to see what people liked in the area. And I just didn't perfect one thing. So I just had a bunch of stuff, but nothing that I was known for. And that's where I had to do some kind of reconfiguring about what it is that I wanted to offer in the beginning. So what I would advise you to do is see what your staple item is. And whatever that is, be known for that first. Why? That's going to help people to gain some type of traction with you and consistency and loyalty to you. You'll find your customers that always support you. Anytime you make this red velvet cake, or anytime you make this vanilla bean cake, or anytime you make this pound cake, they're going to know you for that. And what's going to happen is they're going to start doing word of mouth for you. You won't even have to advertise because the consistency of the product, the customers, they're going to do the work. It's going to do the work for you. So what I would advise you, and I know there's so many things that we want to do. There's so many trends that we want to jump on. But before anything, be known and consistent for 1 to 2 things. Like I told one of my friends, hey, start with a good vanilla-based recipe, a good vanilla bean recipe. Then take that recipe, add cream cheese icing to it. Then take that recipe, do a filling in it. What's going to happen is the different flavors are just going to begin to explode off of that base recipe. So you got a staple of a recipe, and then you get these other things that you can transform that recipe into. And that's a good start. So get a staple product first. Second, do not be afraid to go out into the area in which your targeted audience is. One of the things that I think about with, how people get so easily offended about friends and family not supporting. Well, for me, I can't remember a time where my, mom spent like $80 on a cake. So before I started this, I never knew that people would spend that much for a cake. So I did know that once I started this, I was lowballing myself because I was thinking about Walmart. I was thinking about my experiences, but what I had to offer with the ingredients that I used and the skill that I had, I was undercharging. So what I had to start doing was thinking about, okay, who's the audience that I wish to serve? What's the amount that I want to serve? What are other bakers my baker friends saying that my product is worth. Like, let me go out into that audience. And so, you know, here's one. Go to those government buildings, take some freebies. You know what? They they get funding for their luncheons and things like that, and they don't mind spending a good penny on some good food to cater their meetings and things like that. You just can open up yourself to a whole world of other people when you get outside the box of thinking about just friends and family. They're great for taste testers, and if they do support, even the more amazing. However, always know who your audience is, and that's where you want to spend the amount of your time giving away your freebies. I'll just be honest. Other thing I want to say is get to know your local laws, rules, regulations about what it is to have a home-based business. Don't get caught slipping out here, people. Everybody's not happy for you, and people do report. Go ahead and make sure you have what you need to cover your business. If you need insurance to cover it in case someone gets sick, they say, hey, I ate from there. You want to know what type of even labels you need to have, packaging. You also want to know shelf life. Like, how long is it that once the product leaves your hand that a customer can truly enjoy that product, if they need to refrigerate it or not. Research your business before you start like really, really booming. And that's a plus. Just know your product, okay? People will purchase from you just because you seem to know your product. Other things, and I'll be glad to do another one of these videos again, but more than anything, just don't be afraid to go full force. Once you've prayed over it, once you've known that this is what you're called to do, go for it. You got this. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. You know what? Let's do this again. I'll see you guys soon. 2LC Bakery signing out.